Okay guys, so here I am in front of this cherry tote that I split up basically March 30th. And so this has had 3 months of sitting in the tote, and it's probably only had about a month sitting up here, maybe 6 weeks, something like that. So we're gonna split open some of it and see how dry it is. This is stuff that I plan on burning this winter. And so it's only had 3 months. I cut it up, I split it up, and in split form, it's only been 3 months. Cut form, maybe 5 months or something like that. So let's see. Now, you'll probably want me to get down in here a little ways, so I'm going to do exactly that. I'm getting something from the middle. So right here. And this is locust. Can I get in the, I can't really get in the middle of this, but I can get down in there a little ways. This is the one. This is it. All right. So let's split them up. First up, we got the cherry. This is the middle of the morning. It's 8:37 a.m. and it rained yesterday and everything. So I don't know what that tells you, but let's see. 20.9%. It tells me that it is already perfectly fine to burn. What limited amount I know about this is you're not supposed to burn firewood that's what's going on there? You're not supposed to burn firewood if it's over 20% moisture content. So it's at 20.9. And that's just, it's only been up here for a month. It's only been cut, period, for 3 months. Now this is the locust. I don't know if it is going to be as good and dry as the cherry or not. %19.7%. Oh, happy day. That's a song I wrote. All right, so let's try a piece of this ash. Woohoo! And put this up. Now this ash has not been split very long at all. Wait a minute, come on. Ooh. $24.5. That's right off the top. Let's grab another piece and see. I like the looks of this one. $27.7. All right, so the ash definitely is not quite ready, but I probably split this up 6 weeks ago. Not long at all. Not long at all. So, yeah, I think that this stuff's gonna be perfectly fine. And I'm not looking for perfection here. You know, my firewood situation right now is not what it was before, but this stuff is Well, like the ash, the reason it got cut down was because it was dead. And who knows how long exactly, sorry. So yeah, who knows how long exactly it was dead before they cut it down, you know? It could have been dead for 4 years. And then it got cut down, and then I cut it up and I split it. So nearly all of the stuff that I am preparing for firewood is, it was dead whenever it was cut down. Who knows how long it had been dead standing. And anyways, it's going to dry quickly. It's not like cutting down a fresh white oak and splitting it up and waiting for it to dry out. This stuff's gonna, I think it's gonna be ready to burn this winter, no problem. And whenever we're burning, we're gonna be burning mostly for pleasure, you know, because it's enjoyable to have a nice fire going. It's really nice. But our primary heat is gas heat, and we got free gas, free natural gas, because there was a gas well on the property, and that's the way it worked out. So it's just over and over again, this wood's going to be fine for me and Irene to burn this winter. And any of the other stuff, oh, I got to test that. The stuff that was soaking wet, and I just got it up here like 4 days ago, something like that. But most of the stuff that I'm going to burn, yeah, I'm going to burn the good stuff in the house, right? But the stuff that's not so good, I'm going to burn it in my shop. And the shop doesn't even have glass doors. The stove down there doesn't have glass doors. So that's a big part of it. Like whenever you have a glass doors on your stove and you're burning anything but ideal wood, that's a problem. All right, so now let's grab a piece. Come with me now. All right. This stuff here, I just did this because I got the split fire, right? This stuff is super wet, super duper wet. Let's go ahead and see what it is. First, we'll do an outside reading. Yeah, this stuff, I mean, it you can tell it's still super wet. Huh, 25%. That's not bad at all. Let's see what it is on the inside. Now, who knows how long it's been cut up for? I don't. But it just got split by me and the split fire just a few days ago. %21 on the inside. Oh, that might be the outside. That's 25, 24. So yeah, if you correct me if I'm wrong, guys, because I want to know, but I believe what I know is that you want your wood to be 20% moisture or less before you burn it. And if that's the case, I don't think any of this stuff is going to have a problem getting. Some of it was right there at 20%, like 21. So I don't think we're going to have any issue whatsoever of it getting down to where we need it to be to utilize it for firewood this year by the end of the summer. So good news for me. If you are curious about this axe or this little hatchet right here, this is a splitting hatchet, which is in fact a clone of the Fiskars. All right, that's the brand. There we go, Summit Hardware. This is Z9. I don't know why they call it that, but I got this off of Amazon because I wanted to try it out, because it looked to me like it was probably a clone of the Fiskars hatchet, splitting axe, small splitting axe, splitting hatchet, whatever you want to call it. And sure enough, it is. I've had them side by side, you know, I mean, there's almost no difference. And they literally just cloned the Fiskars, and I think it cost me 17 bucks. And does that suck if you're Fiskars? But if you're Bodie, no, it's great. I got a Fiskars with a blue handle for $17. So, you know, I don't know. I just don't get into that like a lot of people do. But yeah, if you're interested in something like that, they're on Amazon. There's all kinds of different name brands, and they're just straight up clones of the Fiskars. Thing works like a charm. I like it. All right, this has been your video for whatever day this is. Later.